Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for January 2025. I do hope everybody had a really great Christmas. I'm going to take a quick second to remind everybody that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Taurus out there. So guys, if it's not resonating, I suggest you check your other signs and placements and see if those readings could have your messages. Please keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature, but as always, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, what would you like Taurus to know for January? Taurus for January. All right, Five of Swords in the reverse. Let's see what is affecting that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse. So I do feel like there's a resolution to something in the month of January. Something with somebody that you had a great loss with. Could also be something to do with your finances and your money. If you've experienced a great loss, you're overcoming that. Let me see what's happened here in the past. Three of Cups. Okay. So in the past, I do feel like you may have been trying to reconcile with somebody. I don't feel like that went through, or otherwise we would not have seen this loss here. Some of you guys were doing a lot of partying here. You could have been doing a lot of drinking. Be careful with that. I do see a lot of partying in the past. Let's see what is underlying everything. Why is all this happening for the sign of Taurus? The Lovers. So this is all happening because of a soulmate connection, or possibly you have a choice between two people, but it definitely is about love here for most of you. Let me see what's on your mind. Show me what's on your mind. The Six of Swords. You're wanting to move away from turbulence. You've had a difficult time here, it looks like. And I do feel like there's been a lot of chaos. There's been arguments. There's been, a loss, a huge loss for you in some manner. So you're just like, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm ready to move towards something more peaceful. And I do feel like you're making that decision, and that decision will require change. Some of you are making a decision, or you're waiting to make a decision about communication with somebody. Let me see what's coming in January. But I feel like you're primarily, Taurus, you're thinking about how can you find a more peaceful existence? How can you move away from all the chaos? Show me January for Taurus. Yeah, the Two of Wands in the reverse. There's a decision. Yeah, there's a decision. Let's see how you are showing up. Six of Cups. You're thinking about the past. You're reminiscing, especially about childhood in particular. Show me the energy coming towards the Emperor in the reverse. All right, so you may have an Aries coming towards you. You could have somebody coming towards you that is a bit controlling. Be aware of that. Or that there's been a lot of chaos with. Show me Spirit's advice. The Fool in reverse. Spirit is saying there's something to do about taking a leap of faith. There could be advice about holding back from that, or not making risky decisions. Don't just jump into things. All right, your outcome here is the Page of Cups. Now, that could indicate an apology. It could indicate a renewal in a connection, or possibly somebody new, but it definitely is an expression of love. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups in the reverse. This is underlying energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, but basically what I'm saying with the Two of Cups reversed is about this ending, which is also indicating something to do with this great loss that you've had. Again, I'm seeing soulmate energy. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Five of Swords in reverse? The Strength card. So you've been working on yourself here. I feel like you're trying to be very strong with regard to this loss. You've been working on yourself. Some of you could be stepping outside of ego, which is always good. All right, we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So either you're going back towards that person or they're coming back towards you. I do see Gemini energy. I see Leo energy here, Pisces, Aries. But yeah, somebody is returning to a situation where a great loss has been felt. If this is you, Taurus, you may be stepping outside of your ego in order to do so. Possibly to resolve an argument, to resolve conflict. Ace of Cups. In the past, there was something to do with, there's something to do here with new love. Yeah, but it didn't lead to what you wanted. Give me another card on that. Because some of you, I feel like you met somebody else. You met somebody new. You had a new love in the past. Let me see. 3 of coins, or 3 of wands reversed, a tower. Okay, so there was a lot of love here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I feel like there was a lot of love here. You have very fond feelings for this person. But somebody stepped out of this relationship, either you or the other person. And when this deception was revealed, it caused a tower moment. And at that point, you decided that this isn't where your future was going to be. So there's been conflict. Now I see you returning to this situation because this is your energy here with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I see you revisiting this situation. Now, it could be somebody is returning towards you. I see you've been really working on yourself, but there's a return from the past, from somebody that you once loved deeply. There was a lot of love here. And I do feel like you've searched for this person in other people and didn't find it. But there was deception. There was definitely something that went down here. Now somebody is trying to return to repair the situation. Yeah, the 4 of Cups, 5 of coins in the reverse. So why all this is happening is because there's a choice here, a great choice in love. You feel like you've learned lessons from the past. Perhaps either you or the other person was not really seeing the love in the situation. There was too much of a focus on past issues or problems. There could have even been a sense of apathy here with regard to the relationship. But now there's a desire for a reconciliation here. By somebody, whoever's returning is returning to resolve the problems and to reconcile. And I do feel like it's putting you in a situation now where you will be the one who has a very large choice, a big choice with regard to love. Let's see why the 6 of Swords is here. Yeah, you're up in your head. You're overthinking the situation, Taurus. You're concerned. You don't quite know what to do. You're considering moving forward. It's not really, let's get a few more, because I'd like to know if you're wanting to move forward with this person or away from this person. Okay. Yeah, again, I'm getting the message that you've learned from the past. You've learned the lessons from the past, and there's an idea that there could still be love here. So let's look at January. Show me January for Taurus. Show me January for Taurus. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands reversed. 9 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, Temperance reversed, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups reversed. Now in the past you had the Three of Cups in the upright and the Death card in the reverse. All right, so what I'm seeing in January, I see you making the decision here, either a decision to entertain an offer or to give an offer. And it really does look like you're considering, you know, giving an offer. It could just be a text. It could be something, it's something tangible though. It could be a text. It could be a small gift. I do feel like for some of you, this is somebody who chose to go in another direction and they're approaching you. With the King of Wands in the reverse, I do feel a strong Aries energy, by the way. Could also be a Leo, Sagittarius, though. I do feel like you don't take action towards this, though. So I do feel like this is possibly somebody who moved in another direction is maybe trying to contact you or to give an offer to you. There's some kind of an offer here, though. It's very small. It could, like I said, just be somebody reaching out or contacting you, you know, testing the waters, as it were. I do feel like in the first week, you don't really trust this. So you're not really taking action. You're afraid that it's just going to be somebody who's not giving an equal give and take in the situation. I do feel like somebody is offering to resolve the problems, though. And you're very suspicious of this, so I do see you kind of holding back. In all honesty, I also see the energy of still being a little bit bitter over a situation for some of you. However, by the middle of the month, I do see that you get a lot of clarity about how to go about resolving the problems. I do feel like you're still reserved. There's still a sense of non-trust, but something brings you some clarity, whereas before there was decision. And I do feel like you are wanting to resolve problems with this person by the middle of the month. Now, that being said, I do see in the third week, there's still a lot of healing that is taking place. That healing has to do with somebody having had options. I am seeing that there is a love offer that comes through after problems are resolved. It'll be towards the end of the third week or possibly into the fourth week. And I do have to say, this is from somebody who has been very unhappy. This is somebody who, you know, is from your past. So I do see a love offer coming in your direction. I am not completely certain that you are going to accept that love offer. And it's for some of you, you could be the one trying to offer love. I do see that there is still some unhappiness, still some healing that needs to take place. There's a transformation that is attempting to take place, but it's going to take a little bit of time. These problems that are here are not going to just go away overnight. Something significant happened here. And I do feel like these problems and these issues are resolving, but it is going to take a bit of time. I do see you kind of keeping, you know, out of the dating world because you're not really ready. I feel like you're not really ready to get back out there and start dating a lot of people. So I see you kind of realizing that there is something here from the past that is not over, that there's still some unfinished business here. And I do have to say, Taurus, it is associated with this love offer. So let's see your energy. Either you're giving this love offer or you're receiving it, but it's somebody from the past. It's too many. Show me how Taurus is showing up in this reading. All right, we have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have the Nine of Cups reversed, and we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So there's somebody you're definitely not talking to right now. I think you think about this person a lot. In fact, you've been overthinking it. You do have some regrets with regard to the situation. It didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. And I do feel like there have been some untruthful energies here. There's been some either not telling the complete truth or possibly even outright lying. I am seeing there's a lack of communication. That's not really what you want. You're thinking about this person from your past quite a bit. You're also kind of processing childhood memories here. So I do feel like there's somebody here that you're in silence with. And you have a lack of clarity about what it is that person wants. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Like I said, it could be an Aries. All right, we have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have the Empress in reverse, Libra, Taurus. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. And we have the King of Pentacles. So it could be another Taurus like yourself, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So what I'm seeing is that the person that is approaching you, they do have feelings for you. However, this person may be very controlling. They may be trying to control the situation because they lack a strong sense of self-esteem. This is somebody, though, who is, and they're feeling powerless, too, over the situation. They do love you, but this is where that controlling type of energy is coming from. It's a lack of self-esteem and a feeling of powerlessness. Now, this person does want to have a strong commitment with you. I do feel like this is somebody that you definitely were on, like, oh, hello, Leo. My cat has joined us. This is definitely somebody that you were in some sort of a committed relationship. This is somebody who wants a commitment with you again, but you may feel that the two of you have not been on the same page. But that being said, I also feel like you don't feel things are over. So let's see Spirit's advice. Why is the Fool in reverse? All right. Ace of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, Spirit is saying check things out before you jump into anything, especially with somebody that things have ended with or somebody who is very immature or younger in their energy. There's not an indication for you not to take action. It's just that there's an indication that you really need to explore it. You need to check it out. You need to, study the situation first. Don't just jump into anything. I do see that some of you may have a choice between an air sign or a fire sign. I'm also seeing that there's a sense here of an ending. There's been an ending with somebody that was a bit immature or was younger than you. This could be the person from the past, but it doesn't have to be. But Spirit is saying, look before you leap, basically. Check things out. Don't take action. Be careful what you say. Don't take action that's premature. I'm not saying don't take action at all. Just don't take any premature action. All right? Let's see what we have for an outcome. Show me the outcome for Taurus. All right, we have the Three of Swords reversed. We have the Queen of Swords reversed, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so I do see an apology coming, or an apology possibly that you may be giving from somebody who was cut out. So if somebody cut you out, I do feel like there's some sort of an apology coming. If you cut that person out, again, maybe you're the one that's doing the apology. There is definitely an apology here. There's definitely been angry words, cutting words that may have even had something to do with dishonesty. I do see a lot of anger. I do see that that problem is resolving. I am seeing here that there is healing. For some of you, this has to do with third-party energy. However, I do see you pulling back. I do see, Taurus, that you're not really offering anything right now. You're kind of pulling back. You're studying the situation. You're reviewing the situation. So, for others of you, I actually see that you're going to cut out someone from the past. Someone that you were in a lot of stuck energy with. And as you heal, there will be a new person coming in. So take it as it resonates for you. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in the reverse. Very strong underlying energy of dealing with somebody that you had a really long-term, possibly lived with the person or were married to the person or had a very long-term relationship that ended. This would have been a soulmate, and I definitely feel that person is coming back into your energy because there is still some unfinished business. I do feel like some of you, though, will have somebody new in your life by the end of the month. But I don't feel like that's most of you. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Spirit, I am pulling for Taurus. Pulling for Taurus. All right, Taurus. We have the Forbidden Forest. It's number 35. It says, you are so brave to keep on going the way you do. It's about bravery, persistence, and redemption. So give me a second and I will read that to you. All right, so your affirmation says, I am healing and redeeming the lost parts of my soul. The brave one, she who persists, even when her heart is aching and she feels she cannot make it through this day. She has traveled long and deep and grown tired, and rightfully so, in that dark and forbidden forest. The place, it is said, where you might not survive. The place, they say, that if you go to, you must return to it again to retrieve your soul. This card represents the hero who chooses to continue on their journey, not half-heartedly, but with devotion and reverence. That part of the journey that nearly causes you to lose your soul or something essential to your well-being for good, and then having to return to revive it. Doing the same hard thing not once but twice is not easy to do. Even if it is just reimagining it in our head and heart, it still activates the same old wounds, pains, and stories. The brave one recognizes that to go on as her fullest and highest self, she must return to the forbidden forest to retrieve and resurrect her soul. This means facing the dragon, taming it, and eventually befriending it. If she does this successfully, she will unlock greater power, magic, and healing within. It will be a redemption and become a significant point in her journey. Pulling the Forbidden Forest card can be a positive affirmation that you are in the active process of this journey, that you are indeed being brave like the hero. You are earning the inner and outer gifts you so rightfully deserve. Alternatively, this card can be a sign that you may need to return to the Forbidden Forest to heal, retrieve, or resurrect something of yours. Is there anything you have been suppressing or resisting? You may be at a point where it is time. Even if you need to ask others for help, that is brave too. Every hero needs an ally. Oh, that's very nice. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Taurus. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your next reading, namaste.